In this video, we're going to add and subtract fractions. So let me just remind you of this. That is 2/3. The top number is called the numerator and the bottom number is called the denominator. Now, my first fraction I want to add is 1/3 plus 1/3. The first thing you need to notice is the denominators are the same. So this is easy. So you just put the denominator down here and concentrate on the numerators or the top numbers. So it'll be 1 plus 1, which is 2. So 1/3 plus 1/3 is 2/3. The next fraction I want to add is 3/5 plus 1/5. Again, as before, the denominators are the same, so that simply goes at the bottom there. And we add the numerators, so it'll be 3 plus 1, which is 4. So 3/5 plus 1/5 is equal to 4/5. Now the same thing works when you're subtracting. So 2/7 take away 1/7. If you notice that the denominators are the same, put your fraction line down and put the same denominator down. Because these are both 7, we put 7 there. Now we simply subtract the numerators or the top numbers. 2 take away 1, or 2 subtract 1 is 1. So 2/7 take away 1/7 is 1/7. Now let me do one more example. 4/5 take away 3/5. And this is how I want you to lay it out in the worksheet. Put your fraction line down. Because these two are both the same, we put the number 5 down. 4 take away 3. 4 take away 3. The denominator stays the same. 4 take away 3 is 1. So 4/5 take away 3/5 is 1/5. So in the worksheet that's to follow, can you write out the full solution? It's very important, this. So you get used to showing your working out. So if you make a mistake, you can go back and check where the mistake was. These are your 14 questions. You can pause the video and have a go. So the first fraction is 1/4 plus 1/4. The denominators are the same. So what I do is I put my fraction line and I put the 4 at the bottom. And I add the numerators, 1 plus 1. And now I'm going to simplify it. The denominator stays the same. This number just gets moved to there. And 1 plus 1 is 2. Now on this example, I can simplify this, make it simpler, because I can see both the 2 and the 4 are both in the 2 times table. So I can divide the numerator by 2, and whatever I do to the top number or the numerator, I have to do to the bottom number or the denominator. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So 1/4 plus 1/4 is the same as a half. The next question is 7/10 plus 1/10. There's my fraction line. Because the denominators are the same, I put the 10 at the bottom and I do 7 plus 1. Now I can simplify this. I can put the 10 at the bottom. 7 plus 1 is 8. Now I can simplify this fraction. I can see both the 8 and the 10 are both in the 2 times table, so I can divide the top number or the numerator by 2, and whatever I do to the top number I have to do to the bottom number. So 8 divided by 2 is 4. 10 divided by 2 is 5. So I can say 7/10 plus 1/10 equals 4/5. So my next fraction is 4/8 plus 3/8. So I do a fraction line. Because the denominators are the same, I put the 8 here. And I do 4 plus 3. The 8 simply goes at the bottom here. And you add the two numbers at the top. 4 plus 3 is 7. Now I can't simplify this further. So I can say 4/8 plus 3/8 equals 7/8. The next question is 9/15 plus 3/15. So the denominators are the same, so we put that straight at the bottom here. 15. 9 plus 3. The 15 goes at the bottom here, and we do 9 plus 3. And 9 plus 3 is 12. Now, can I simplify this fraction? Now, if I look carefully, I can see they're both in the 3 times table. This is why it's important to learn your times tables. So I can divide 12 by 3. And whatever I do to the top number, I have to do to the bottom number. So I'm going to divide 15 by 3. 12 divided by 3 is 4. 15 divided by 3 is 5. So I can say 9/15 plus 3/15 equals 4/5. The next question is 1/10 plus 1/10. Again, the denominators are the same, so I put that down. And I add the numerators. So that 10 goes there. 1 plus 1 is 2. So now I have 2/10. Can I simplify this? Yes, I can, because they're both even numbers. So I can divide the numerator or the top number by 2. And whatever I do to the top number, I have to do to the bottom number. So I have to divide this by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 10 divided by 2 is 5. So I can say 1/10 plus 1/10 is equal to 1/5. Now the next question is 5/9 plus 3/9. The denominators are the same, so we put a fraction line, and the 9 goes at the bottom, and we add the numerators. 5 add 3. The 9 goes at the bottom here. 5 plus 3. That is 8. Can I simplify this fraction? No, I can't. So I know 5/9 plus 3/9 equals 8/9. The next question is 2/6 take away 1/6. Now you have to be careful here. It's no longer addition, we're going to subtract it. Because the denominators are the same, I put the 6 there. And the numerator is 2 take away 1. The denominator is the same. 2 take away 1, or 2 subtract 1 is 1. I can't simplify this, so I can say 2/6 take away 1/6 equals 1/6. The next question is 4 eighths take away 2 eighths. Now the denominators are the same and the 8 goes at the bottom, and we subtract the numerators. 4 take away 2, or 4 subtract 2. The 8 goes to the bottom. 4 take away 2 is 2. Now can I simplify 2 eighths? Yes, I can. I can see straight away that they're both in the 2 times table, so I can divide the numerator by 2, and whatever I do to the top number I have to do to the bottom number. So I'm going to divide the 8 by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1, and 8 divided by 2 is 4. So I can say 4 eighths take away 2 eighths equals 1 quarter. Now the next question is 8 ninths take away 2 ninths. The denominators are the same, so I put a 9 at the bottom, and I subtract the numerators. The 9 goes at the bottom here, and we subtract the numerators. 8 take away 2, which is 6. Now can I simplify this fraction? Yes, I can, because I recognize that they're both in the 3 times table. So I'm going to divide the 6 by 3, and whatever I do to the top number I have to do to the bottom number. I'm going to divide this by 3. 6 divided by 3 is 2. 9 divided by 3 is 3. So I can say 8 ninths take away 2 ninths equals 2 thirds. The next question is 2 thirds take away 1 third. The denominators are the same, so I put a 3 at the bottom, and I subtract the numerators. 3 goes at the bottom here, and 2 take away 1, or 2 subtract 1 is 1. I can't simplify this fraction any further, so I can say 2 thirds take away 1 third equals 1 third. My next question is 3 quarters add 1 quarter. So the denominators are the same, so I'll put a 4 there, and I'll add the numerators. 3 plus 1. The denominator goes straight at the bottom. 3 plus 1 is 4. Now if you notice here, the numerator and the denominator are the same, and when that happens you always simplify it to 1 whole. So we can say 3 quarters plus 1 quarter equals 1 whole. The next fraction is 2 fifths plus 3 fifths. The denominators are the same. We put the 5 down and we add the numerators. So the denominator goes at the bottom here. 2 plus 3 is 5. And what do we notice? The numerator and the denominator are the same. So it's equal to 1 whole. So 2 fifths plus 3 fifths equals 1. The next question is 2 fifths take away 2 fifths. This is straightforward because both the numbers are the same, and the answer will be 0. But I'll show you how. The denominators are the same, so we put the denominator down. We subtract the numerators, and we end up with 5 going at the bottom. 2 take away 2 is 0. And 0 or nothing divided by 5 is a big fat 0. Now if you recognize that here, that these two numbers are both the same, the answer will always be 0. Now the final question is 7 tenths plus 3 tenths. The denominators are the same, so what we do is we put the 10 and we add the numerators. So the 10 goes at the bottom. 7 add 3 is 10. Now if you notice again, the numerator and the denominator are both the same, so the answer will be 1 whole. So 7 tenths plus 3 tenths is equal to 1 whole.